Good morning, students. So far we discussed about cells, shapes, and numbers. That some cells are spherical, round, elongated, but cells can be of different sizes, because different shapes because of their functions, and number of cells are different in different organisms. Okay, and the size of the cells is very much small, and also we can see the larger single cell, that is ostrich egg cell. Any egg that is of hen ostrich is a single cell. When you talk about egg, when you boil the egg, or generally you will see the white part, the after boiling, is actually albumin, and the yellow part is yolk. It is a single cell. Egg is a single cell. This we already talked about. So any egg, it can be of any birds or animals. The egg, animals generally, I'm talking about reptiles like snake. So the egg is a single cell. White part albumin, yellow part is yolk. Is a components of single cell. Now we're going to talk about cells, tissues. So in 7th standard you will learn about digestive system, how digestive system is formed, or any system is formed. It can be circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system. The system is formed by group of organs. Okay, so when group of organs coordinate, they form a systems like digestive system. In digestive system we have mouth, then esophagus, stomach, intestine, okay, pancreas, and liver acting as a accessory digestive glands. All they have different functions, like some do digestion, some do assimilation. Okay, we have process, digestion, absorption, assimilation. So that was in when we talk about organs. But these organs are actually having specific role and function. Same way in plants we have like roots. Roots, what they do? They absorb minerals and water from the soil. Like leaves with the help of sunlight, what they do? They do photosynthesis, that is the synthesis of food. Leaf are called kitchen house of the cell, or chloroplast is known as kitchen of the cell, because the chloroplast having chlorophyll, they do photosynthesis, prepare food. It means they have particular role. Same way, organs are made up of what? Tissues. So many tissues, they form organs. Now, an organs form system, and system form organism. Okay. So we are talking about tissue. What are tissue? A group of cells having similar or same function, having having a particular role. If they are, if the cells, if the, for example 100 cells, they are having a particular function, they are doing something, like for example respiration process or doing something, then that group of cells are known as tissue. If they look alike, if they are same, if the size or the shape of the cells are same, then, and also function is same, then they are called simple tissue. If the shape of the cells are different but having common function, like these cells are looking different, this cells is looking different, but if they are actually involved in the same function, then they are called complex tissue, which we are going to learn in 9th standard. So these tissues are made of group of cells having same function. And when many tissues join together, they form organs. And when many organs coordinate, they will form system. What is coordinate? मिलजुल के काम करना एक फंक्शन के लिए, है ना, मिलजुल के एक पर्टिकुलर रोल को अंजाम देना. That's called coordinating. That's called coordinating. And many systems coordinate. Like we have digestive system, circulatory system, endocrine system, reproductive system, nervous system. All these systems are involved for the better function of our body. So all these systems together form an organism. So tissues form organs, organs form systems, system form organism. But these tissues are made of what? Cells. They are made of what? Cells. Okay. And what are cells? Cell is the structural and functional unit of life, because ultimately a single cell have one function, and single cell is the basic unit structure of a body. A body is made of cells, and our body is functioning because cells are functioning. So cells are functioning, so tissue are functioning, so organ are functioning, so system is functioning, and system is functioning, so organism as a whole is functioning. So cell is known as structural function of life. Now we're going to talk about components of cell. Okay, let's talk about that. So cells have two main components. Actually, I will come to the major part also. So cell is having two main components: living component and non-living component. Cell, okay, components of cell. So living components are known as organelles. They are known as what? Organelles. And non-living components are known as cells inclusions. So cell inclusions. So we will talk about organelles as well as cell inclusions. Okay, now cell have three main components. First of all, let me draw a cell. Assume a cell like a soap bubble. Actually, as I told you, cell can be of any shape: spindle, cuboidal, columnar. But right now, just assume a simple spherical shape of cell. Just assume it is like a soap bubble. It is like what? Soap bubble. The liquid which is flowing on the surface of soap bubble is, for example, this is the boundary of soap bubble. Same way, just assume a cell, and this liquid which is flowing, same way in case of cell, that is actually cell membrane, which is like a plasma. So it is also called plasma membrane. Okay. Now this is the boundary is known as cell membrane, and it is living component. It is a living component of cell. When we talk about non-living, we'll talk non-living components are like glucose, fats, protein. These are non-living. When we talk about living component, the first main component is cell membrane. Then the inside the cell, whole area, this whole area is known as cytoplasm, because it is like a plasma liquid and cytoplasm is cell. So every part, the ground part, the area inside the cell in which there are so many organelles. Like our body have organs, heart, kidney. Same way, a single cell have different organelles, like mitochondria, nucleus. Then there is a central part. Okay, there is a central part. Let me draw in a particular way. This central part is actually nucleus. Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm. This is the major three components of cell. Like a body is having organs, So this cell will be having different organs like mitochondria and plastids and different things when you talk about animal or plant cell. So this is the components. So cell having organelles, living component, non-living components are called cell inclusions. We are going to talk about the organelles part. Cell is having cell membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the area in which you will find nucleus, mitochondria and other organelles. Like our body have organs, cells component are known as organelles. They are living, they have function. Main central part, or we can say core part, it is not like exactly a center, but there is like near about center. So the main part of the cell is nucleus. It controls the cell activity. It is having genetic, we can say, material also. I will talk about it individually. So first focus on the three components. Cell membrane, which is also known as plasma membrane, it's a living. It flows, it's like it responds to stimuli. Because for example, if sunlight is falling, it will, we can say, respond to stimuli, it can move. This layer is like a moving layer. It is porous layer. It allows material to come inside and outside. Nucleus is the central part which contains genetic material. Cytoplasm is the area in which everything is suspended, or we can say present. In case of plant cell, there is another, we can say, layer. There is another layer in case of plant cell, which is known as cell membrane, cell wall. So there is another, let me draw properly. So these are different cell. Another cell, another cell, another cell. This is cell membrane, cell membrane. But the first layer in case of plant cell is cell wall. Is known as cell wall. I will explain again. Today we will just going to talk about the main three components: cell membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. And living components are known as organelles, non-living components are known as cell inclusions. Cell membrane is a living, it's a moving part, it is plasma membrane, it allows certain things to come inside and out, go outside. Nucleus is the central part which controls the cell activity, cell metabolic activity. It also contains DNA that will be converted into chromosomes when cell is dividing. Okay, so today we just refer to the three main components. Tomorrow we will study about each part and how they are made up of and what is the function. Okay, this one, if you are in doubt, you can ask me.